G'day, mate, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, JD Plays. Or me, JD, on the channel, JD Plays. So, yeah, I'll start off right here, right now with This Is Past Me. The audio you're hearing right now has nothing to do with what's on the screen because I have no idea what's actually happening on the screen. That's happening in the future with something that I haven't recorded yet, because I haven't got that far yet. I'm doing the voiceover first because a while ago now, you know, like 3 weeks ago now, 26th of Feb 2017 was my first ever video uploaded to YouTube. Please don't go back and watch it. It's got 97 views. That's probably 96 too many because I probably watched it once. It's horrible. The horrible audio. Had no idea what I was doing. But that was a year ago, and I've learnt a lot. I've grown a lot. And we're getting there slowly. And more importantly, the mic got an upgrade. Wow, that was horrible audio. But, you know, that was a year ago. That was in the past. We're now in the present. And what you're watching happens in my future. Anyway, still with me? Paradox yet? So, I've been running videos for a year. And on the 26th of Feb 2018, I actually started a new series. I started a new Oxygen Not Included series because it was the first game I ever uploaded. And I put it up on the channel as a live stream. First time I'd live stream on YouTube, and my modem decided to do my router decided to do a reset halfway through, which meant the video dropped. YouTube didn't save it for some reason, and my recording died because I actually record over the network to a NAS. Have I fixed that yet? No. Am I planning on it? It's the first time it's happened in a year, so maybe not, but we'll see. And the whole point of the series was, because I've done lots of Oxygen Not Included. I've done, you know, taking on every duplicate I can get. Doesn't matter how bad they are or how good they are. I've done series where I've taken on the worst duplicate ever, just for the point of it. The last series I did, I was trying to do it with 8 duplicates, because that's how much you can fit in a barracks. And it went alright. You know, we got to the stage where the colony had got about as big as it possibly could for 8 duplicates to run. I started taking on more because the Occupation update came out. And for those of you guys who watch Oxygen Not Included, you'll know what I'm talking about. You know, I needed more than 8 to cover all the job masteries, and it was ruined because the upgrade didn't go well because they don't really grandfather in the old colonies and all that sort of fun stuff. So, first off, this is on the ranch upgrade, on the pre-release beta. Hopefully you can see that somewhere on the screen in the last 3 minutes. So, yeah, that's where we are with that. Anyway, this point of the series is it's called Patreon's Not Included. Because, well, for a couple of reasons. Hopefully, by the time this video goes up, I've also done a channel update, which hopefully I have, hopefully I haven't. Long story short, end of last month, just before my channel got to 12 months old, thanks YouTube, they put out the new rules. You needed to have 1,000 subs minimum and 4,000 watch time hours or something, which I blew out of the park, but 1,000 subs, I fell just short. They said, not a problem, you just reapply after you hit 1,000 subs. I did that. I'm still in the awaiting review. They've promised me, well, the text said we'll get to you sometime the end of January, when I applied in Feb. And now it's finally been updated by YouTube. Thanks for seeing the multiple people pointing out your lovely glaring error. And it now says sometime during the end of April. But going through some of the forums and the other stuff I've managed to dig up, because there's not a lot of information out there, they're about 4 months behind. So it could be March before I actually see monetization return to the channel, which I'm not really too worried about. But then again, you sort of get frustrated when you think, hang on, I'm putting in, like, just recording screen time, I'm putting in at least 30... Well, two videos a day, at least 30 hours every month worth of video content. And because I didn't have that partner status at the end of February, I lost all the money for Feb, which sucked, because Feb was a really good month. I'm going to lose it for all of March. Who knows about April, and then we go into May, and I make maybe $1 a day yeah, YouTube pays really well. Never, ever, ever quit your job and decide to become a YouTuber. It does not pay well. Anyway, so there's been a couple of lovely supporters on Patreon, and my heart goes out to them. They really, really help me, not really even cover the costs. Contribute towards covering the costs. I'll put it that way. And I decided to do a special series shout out to the Patreon, to the people that help me out on Patreon. And again, hopefully I've updated the page by now because it's well out of date. But long and short of it is, new series is called Patreon Not Included, and you can see the names of the dupes that are probably running around the screen right now. They are all names of existing Patreons. And that's what I'm actually, that's the basis of the series. The series is I'm going to only use names of Patreons. So at the moment I only have, at the start of, well, the pre-recording this episode, I have 7 Patreons. So that means I only have a maximum of 7 dupes. It also means that if you really want to have a duplicate named after you, and how do I put this politely? I'm Australian, so my language is fairly loose. I'll put it that way. So you can have a duplicate name just about anything you want if you become a patron. They can be either named after you, or if you want to insert funny name XY here, then I'm providing it's not too vulgar. It's going to be pretty extreme to be too vulgar in my books. You can become a Patreon too and support the channel, which helps me out, which I appreciate. At the same time, you can have your name running around on our asteroid in Oxygen Not Included. Now, as I said, I've done lots and lots of series on Oxygen Not Included, and they've all got to about 20 odd episodes before they've just failed because I basically maxed out the game. In the last couple of updates, they've got a lot better. Right? My last base was the biggest one I've ever done, and it started to lag down the game, but I have put in, I don't know how many hours into that one. The other reason I'm doing Patreon's Not Included, being Oxygen Not Included, is because I enjoy playing the game. It's one of the few games I play for me. Which means this particular series, it'll go out live stream only. This will be the only recorded episode you see go up on YouTube. Every other episode from now on, which will be, they'll be about an hour long, and I'm aiming for 3 days a week, but I'm not making any promises. They will be live streams on YouTube. I might end up live streaming on Twitch as well. I got to actually see whether that's possible. And they'll be live streamed on one or the other or both. Alright. And you guys can tune in, watch along, chat to me in chat, and come enjoy the chaos. So, that's pretty much it I had to add. Oh, anybody who asks, it's $2 is the minimum kick-in for Patreon. Of the $2, I think I actually do all right out of Patreon. I think I make $1.80-ish. And you guys get charged, I think it's a flat $2. Patreon did do a whole thing a little while ago about they were going to charge you guys extra, so I'd get flat $2, and basically they've rolled it back because everybody was pissed off with the idea, including me. I didn't like the idea of, you want to chip in $2, you chip in $2. If I only get $1.50 of it, I get $1.50. It's something I need to deal with. But yeah, that's the preamble for this one. The series is called Patreon's Not Included. Levino was kind enough to do the artwork, which you'll see at the start of the episode. Well, on the thumbnail for the episode. And that's pretty much it for this one. Hope you guys enjoy. If you, like I said, if you want to see your name running around the screen, come check out Patreon. Links are always in the description of every video. Check out the Patreon. Kick in if you want. If you don't want to, that's up to you guys entirely. And that's it from past me, and I'll hand you over to future me. Alright. Bye! G'day, mate, and welcome to the start of Patreon's Not Included. Now, something I didn't cover, a couple of things I didn't cover during my little preamble that you've just heard from past me, and this is present me, and I don't know, maybe I'll fit a future me into this episode as well. We've found a artist, you'll see on their names, where are we? So we've got a farmer and a cook we have an artist who... Danny. Priorities. So, we've got TJ, who's a researcher. We've got Oleg, who's the artist, of course. And we've got Danny, who can farm and cook. That's what they specialise as. Although... So his cooking is 1, but he has an interest in cooking. There we go. So that's the first thing we did. The next thing we want to do is because we're limited by the number of Patreons, I'm limited in what duplicates I can take. So I'm only going to take the good ones. So that means they have to have, their interest has to match their attributes as best as possible. In saying that, I also need a couple of duplicates really, really quickly just to get things moving. Art, no. Ranching, no. Researcher, no. You got an interest in building, but got no buffs in it. And you've got none in it either. So, we're going to reject all 3 of them, and we're going to wait 3 days. Which is unfortunate, because I could really do with some more duplicates to get things rolling, so to speak. We need to get food production up and running. That's something that's fairly important. And Oleg's a narcoleptic from memory. Age 2 cycles. Gender X? Oh, that's new. So we are on the ranching upgrade. That's one of the things I forgot to mention. Yeah, narcoleptic. There we go. What else did I forget to mention? We should put one of those in there. And hook that up, because oxygen is going to start to really become an issue. We weren't very lucky in the oxygen department. Although in saying that, we do have quite a bit down here. We can't access it yet. Now, I haven't done it yet, but I will be doing it at some stage. I don't know when, but at some stage, I'm gonna actually have the girlfriend, so I don't know where they are, but I'm gonna have the girlfriend load up the map, or load up a different map, and show her around the debug menu. And then I'm going to have her pop in some geysers, because there's lots of new geysers in the new game, and you know, I want to play with all of them basically. You know, there's ones that spit out magma, there's ones that spit out, which could be really, really dangerous. Research, plumbing, ventilation, interior decor. I do want to get up to artistic, but let's go with the bigger batteries first. Stations, jobs board, priority 8. Do you have any buff? No. I was hoping it might have a decor buff. Doesn't. So let's get the job board going so we can actually get these guys specialised. We've got to get farming done up here. And station, supercomputer. Priority 5 right there. Tiles. Might as well do the whole lot. Wire. Jobs board, jobs. TJ Miller can become our researcher. So +4, and then I'll add another +2. Oleg will become our artist. And Danny will become our farmhand. And you see we've got a little love heart here, which means they actually like doing that job. And then 5 is how much of... And we need to tick. I think we need to tick that from memory. No. Priorities. So this means this is the other big update, and this is one of the reasons we've done it. One hat. No. Danny. No, Oleg. Oleg went and had a nap rather than put the damn hat on. There we go. Okay, so priorities. So this means, this spanner here means they will intentionally do art over everything else. And I'm going to try and combat. Let's do a negative to that one. We're going to attempt to make sure that they do what they're good at and leave the things they're not good at. I do need to take everybody off art. So we can increase the priority 1. We can increase the priority 1, max out it, so they do that over everything else. We can leave the priority as is. We can take the priority down 1, or we can stop them doing it. So there are options for... no research selected. Let's get a research done. Let's get... let's get... That'll get us the mess table. Let's get the art one done first. Lights, lights, flower pot. That's the one we really want. Artwork. Nobody's going to build this? Okay. Food. 6. Urgency. It's now called urgency rather than priorities. But we're hoping. I'm hoping that this works better. So yeah, I'm gonna have the girlfriend bounce around the map, put in some of the geysers, so we have more to play with basically. The game should set those to 7. The game is now getting to a stage where it should almost run forever. You should be able to build a colony that probably 8. I want to make sure research is done over it, you know, at all times. Anyway, so as I was saying, Danny, priorities, research. Hopefully that'll force TJ to do the research. Good. So yeah, I'm hoping we're getting close to a stage where we can run a colony and actually run it almost infinitely. So they're doing the priority 5 stuff over the priority 6 stuff. Which they shouldn't be doing. Priorities are still a little bit messed up. Let's really push our limits. Because we need food running, or it's going to be a very short game. Set to auto harvest. I need to start planning meal lists like yesterday. Because those calorie counts are going down. Anyway, so, yeah, get to play with some of the new geysers. I don't know, however you want me to pronounce it. In this series, along with yeah, limit it to just the Patreon. So as I said during the preamble, if you want to have your name featured in the game, you want to give me the chance to bastardize your own name, then please, by all means, somewhere, you know, down the description, and probably, well, definitely in the description of every video, but you'll probably also find it probably towards the top of this description is a link to the Patreon's page, where for as little as $2 a month you can go towards supporting the channel, but more importantly, you can get your name featured in the Patreon's Not Included series. Now I'm trying this time around not to move too many things off the priority of 5. I want to move those up to 5, and those up to 5, and those up to 5. Because I want to seal this in to get the barracks buff. In saying that, that's set to 5, and that hasn't been done for ages, so... yeah. And that calorie count is still going down. That's what worries me the most. We're also going to need a micro musher before too long. I'd really like to put it there, but I need to get rid of this water first. After I get rid of this water. Food, micro musher. Power. Battery. Big battery. That in there, that in there. Put those tiles down. Do I want a tile there? No, let's just leave it there for the moment. Copy settings to that one. Missing research stadium? Oh, we actually need that done. Like now, guys. Construction tasks are assigned all over the place, but people just aren't doing them. Research. No, we haven't quite finished part 1 of it. No seed available. Okay. Set those down to 4. We're delivering stuff left, right, and center. Build some stuff! Construction rental goes to 1. Yeah, it can't be built because you've got no ground. That's fine. Oleg. You got priority 8. You got priority 8. Battery's done. Urgency. Let's change that to 7. The floor here and the floor here to 6. Because I want that room buff. And it's just missing this ground and this ground. New duplicate. Okay. Come on. Farm operate. And art. Farm cook build. With no construction. Okay. Operate. Which is tinkering 0. Farm 0. Art 0. But you do have +8 to strength. Which is a great for gophering. I don't know if people actually have an interest in gophering. I assume they do. But +8 to strength wins out. So let's have our new duplicate can be... okay. New name. Let's bastardize it. Let's go with Zeozat. Exonas? Let's go with Exonas. Gopher? Oh. And I'm putting in what they specialize in so you guys can also quickly and easily see what they're good at. See, really, maybe I don't need a strength for gopher. Alright, we're going to put... oh, what's the other one that needs strength? Groundskeeper. Which is tidy. We haven't even got storage compactors in yet. You can go with supply instead. Alright, we need mush bars. Continuous. Because we have nothing. Room buff? No, we need these 2 doors done. Woohoo! We now have a barracks. We'll open that door. We need a research. Electrolysis. Electrolysis is probably going to be pretty important pretty soon. Although, let's get the chairs. And the farm type. Alright. Jobs. No. Priorities. That's the one we want. So, we actually have to go to here. Go to that. Nope, that didn't work. Click that again. Really? Go for supply. I wrote in Goofer. Oops. There we go. Fixed. No, it's still called Goofer. It'll update after we save. Jobs. Oh, automatically reconfigured. That looks... I don't know. Priorities. No. Alright, so let's go supply. I'm going to give you a double buff in that one. We're going to do no to artwork. Can we do artwork here? We can. Priority 4. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Oxygen is good. Yeah. Copy settings. So the artist will slowly build things. No great rush there. We're gonna need 2 storage tanks, one for clean water and one for dirty water. So let's try and get those dug out whilst we're not super busy with other things. Okay, let's go with... I'd love to put it there, but we can't. Let's put it in here. Nope. And plumbing, pitcher pump, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. That's a ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be a ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to become the base. And sure, we'll build it all the way over to there. Alright. Build a ladder down that side. We'll build a ladder down that side. Actually, we might not put a ladder down that side. Let's put a ladder. Let's put a ladder down this side. Research complete. New research. Internal combustion. That'll give us a coal generator, a hydrogen generator. Not that we can use the hydrogen generator yet, because we don't have any hydrogen, but one problem at a time. I should cancel that. And that. Because I will probably end up coming across here, digging this down, and trying to get this water to dump into this section. Because that's a hell of a build, and it's going to take them a while to do it. We'll also try and make sure our food keeps going up. Along with our oxygen goes up as well. Because if it doesn't, we're going to be really screwed. So if we're going to put clean water here, we're going to need to put polluted water somewhere else. And logically, let's put it right beside. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 15. We won't have a pitcher pump in polluted water. We should sort of, like, you know, get that rebuilt, please. Because currently none of your toilets work. Let's go priority 8. Get that much going at least. Like, yeah, bang, toilet, working. Okay, that comes to there. I think that's the same. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Yeah. Priority. Let's make this side 5. That side 5. Harvest 6. All of that. Alright. Food still going down. So we're going to have to up the priority on that one. None of our meal wood's ready. We do have 1 meal ice and 7 mush bars. Food! Microwave musher. Priority 6. Let's put another one in here. With 2 tiles. Some power wire. Because then I'll have this one set to make mush bars and the one beside it set to make lice loaf continuously. And hoping that between the two of them they balance stuff out. Okay, then we're going to want a ladder in here. And we'll do the tile jump method to get across. Okay, research. Oh, we actually have proper bathrooms. Which means pumps. Alright, so we'll do this one first, and then we'll make a decision whether we want electrolyzers for oxygen or proper bathrooms for proper bathrooms. There we go. We're starting to harvest lice loaf. And we can now also make farm tiles, which will make these just 1 tile shorter. For no other reason than to be 1 tile shorter. Meal ice 5, macro 0.7, because 0.7 is a real number. We didn't get any luck with seeds, but we do have blossoms. Bristle blossom. We've also got the encyclopedia now. 5 to 30 degrees temperature. So we could plant them here. But they need light. And we do have light here. Job mastered. TJ Miller is now mastered an assistant, research assistant. So you can actually go up to a proper scientist now, TJ. Congratulations. You get a new pretty hat. Which means you'll research even faster. You, lice loaf, continuous. You're priority 6, you're going to be priority 7. Okay, that started. And actually, okay, research. Let's go. Let's go with the bathrooms, because hopefully they'll use less power. Because power is going to start becoming an issue sooner rather than later. Oh, really? It should have gone over one tile. Okay. We'll just build that over one tile. Build that over one tile. Oh, actually, that's all that takes to dig that one out. Urgency, priority 4. This site, priority 4. Harvest, auto harvest, priority 8. Turn that back up. Really? Oleg! Crap. You're suffocating. I can see you're suffocating. You idiot. Alright, new duplicate. Operate. No buffs. Supply. And ranch. Art. Yeah, we got an artist. Supply. But we do have plus to strength and research. So we're actually going to take on Meep. And Meep is going to become a... Meep. We're going to rename Meep to Lars. Congratulations, Lars. Thank you for supporting the channel. And welcome to our little colony. Can't dig. So you're pretty much useless. Lars, you are pretty much useless. But you can supply things. So Lars will join the supply. And then we're going to have to move... Oh, okay. So supply is called Gopher. Alright, stop. Okay, so Lars has also become a second Gopher. He's going to go get his hat. Congratulations, Lars. You've got your Gopher hat. And our other Gopher will have to get moved across to one of the other jobs. This is all 4. This is 5, and they're not doing it. You guys suck. Okay, dig that out. Dig that out. Dig that out. That out. Tile in, probably 5, like that. Insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah, I figured that'd come up sooner or later. Alright. But maybe it's time to actually start dealing with storage compactors. Urgency, they're all 5. Alright, come on, nap time's over. Once you get up and do stuff. Now, the other thing is, this will be our one and only pre-recorded episode. From now on, actually, everything else will end up being... it's the construction tasks that are taking forever. Priorities. Is anybody... Okay, so first off, let's go back to this. Let's tick that, tick that, tick that, tick that. No. Oh, there. We're gonna up. Okay. Build. Really? Construction skill 1. Construction skill 1. Construction skill. Oh, 2. Okay, Lars, you can also double up doing construction. Okay, research is complete. Research. Really? Hang on. Oleg, You cannot be trusted. Out. Have you built yourself in? You built yourself in. Yeah, you built yourself in. You can't get out. Bugger off. Okay, alright, let's do the research. So get sanitation, let's get the oxygen, because we just had a flag come up saying not enough oxygen. We need to do something about draining all this water anyway. And we need to do something about power. Oh! So many jobs. Okay. Power. Let's get a coal generator. Let's park it all the way down here. Power. Wire. Bring that across. That up. Power overlay. We've got 780 watts on there currently. If I had a pump, that'll take us up to 1,000. Power, let's put down, get rid of that, actually cancel all that, power, take that down another tile, take it down another tile. Alright, let's put a coal generator there, and dig that up, and I'll put a coal generator beside it. We want power, we want wire, we want to bring that into the ground, which means we need to also build a ground. And we want that power wire to go in there. That one's going to come up further. Power out to there. We're going to put in a pump over here, and I missed with the power wire. No, I didn't. Plumbing. Up to here, because we're going to put an electrolyzer up here, or maybe up higher. We'll also need to bring that ladder down lower. There's not a lot of water here, so it's not going to take long to drain it. You know, being that we're using water for research for the supercomputer. At the same time, we also use water for okay, let's get that one. We use water for the supercomputer. We also use it for food, because food is slowly going up. Priority 6. All of that, please. 8. Are you ready to harvest? I think you are. And we need to move the ration box. That's the other thing we have to do. It's going to come all the way down. Food ration box. Priority 8. Down here. Because this is in a carbon dioxide zone. And it will stay in a carbon dioxide zone. Which means we don't have to worry about food decaying. Not that we really have that problem yet. But, you know, I hope to be able to store enough that it becomes a problem. And nobody's running on that. But they are harvesting all the food. Which is a good sign. Power coal generator, probably 8. It also means that when that wire is plugged in, right, we then move all the power over the coal generator, which means one less hassle. Yeah, because if the power's not running, the oxygen's not running. If the oxygen's not running, dupes die. Plain and simple. Also need to get this done. Sort of quickly. Oh. I also need miners. I need a few miners actually. Food shortage? Really? 7. 8. Alright, 1 coal generator. You know, power and all sorts of things to hook up still, but that's set to 4. Well, I'd really prefer it if you guys did this. So we need a miner, desperately. And then we can move Xenos. I don't know. When you get there, mate, go down to the comments and type out your name phonetically, and maybe I'll pick it up. We need to get him to go, and no polluted dirt. And we'll move him across to the groundskeeper job, and have him start sweeping out this area first. And actually, we're gonna try something new. Alright, so we're making lice loaf again, because it's been another cycle. Unfortunately, we don't have any mealwood seeds. 1 seed. Because we need the farmer to do it for the increased drop chance in seeds. Seven. Urgency. So I need that wire done, please, people. And I need you turned on, and you set to priority 1. Context none. Deconstructed. Just get rid of it then. Oh look, you're gonna get your ass stuck in there again. Oh look, we got a crack in the game. We've dug all the way through the asteroid. Is research actually completed? No. Oh, you're the artist. Why are you not doing these? Because they haven't been built. Because we just never get to priority 4. You know, it's nice that you're building it, but like, we need the outside done as well. Research complete. Let's grab the farming station. Hydroponic tiles, fertilizer synthesizer, and farming station. Not that we're actually close to being able to use any of that stuff, but, you know, one problem at a time. Priority 6, come on. Wires hooked all the way up, except for these last 2 pieces. Excellent. Now I actually need to put coal in it. Done! Alright, power's solved. I'll turn that 20%. I'll turn that one to... if you get as low as 10%. Food shortage. New duplicate available. Let's take the new duplicate. Copy settings. There. Hang on. Deconstruct. Buildings. Priority 8. I want those 2 gone. And we want to choose a duplicate. So we need a tinkerer. We really need a oh, there we go. A miner. +3 in digging with an interest in digging hands, and you won't do combat, which is probably a good thing. So you, Marie, you are now going to become Harvey. the miner. Print. Job board. Apprentice miner. Harvey, welcome to the crew. It didn't change. It still didn't change. Supply. I want mining. Mining. Dig. That's the one. There you go. Construction skill of 1. Okay. Whoops, sorry. Food. Farm tile. Ready A. I want to put those 2 in there. We're going to put blister blossoms right here. Made a mess. Really? Oleg! Stop getting your ass stuck. Oleg, you gross. Gross, dude. Like, you did a great job mining all this shit out, but, you know. Urgency. 8. 7. 8. Harvey the miner! Yeah, I know. Oleg stinks a little bit. He's a little bit gross. Alright. Yeah, we know about polluted water. We'll deal with polluted water shortly. Okay. Xenos is still upgrading. Alright, this is the polluted water station, which we haven't even started dealing with yet. Deconstruct. We won't bother with those. We'll just get this one dug out, built up. As quick as possible. Then we'll have to deal with polluted water. Food shortage, I know. Blossom seed, copy. So, blossom seeds require water, which we'll have to deliver by hand because I haven't set that up yet. And we don't have hydroponic tiles yet. We have farm tiles, but not hydroponic tiles. But they also need light. And the printing pod outputs light. Just the few tiles beside. So we're actually going to cheat and we're going to use the light from the printing pod to run these guys. At the same time, the temperature around the printing pod tends to stay in the sweet spot of 5 to 30. Not all the time. You can, you know, push things too far. But most of the time it tends to stay in that sweet spot. High stress. Really? TJ Miller. Stressed. Stress. New friend. Decor expectation. Where are your today's stress? Bladder, low oxygen, decor, food quality. Today's net stress. You're just a bit of a stress head. We can mitigate that by doing these 2 bits of artwork. And that bit of artwork. And that should improve the decor around you. Yeah, help if I swept the floor and stuff, but don't ask for miracles. Once this dug out, we'll then have to sweep it. Which is going to take time. Unfortunately, time is one of the things I don't have. And insufficient oxygen is... we might have insufficient oxygen generation, but we're not actually short yet. So, we'll pick our battles and we'll just ignore that one for the moment. Alright, research! We can do ranching. Yeah, I'm nowhere near oil. Nor am I near that. Nor am I near advanced. Nor fire poles. Healthcare's a no. Deodorizer's definitely a good one. That's a gas. That's filtration. And that's a water sieve. So let's get the water sieve first. The decontamination second. Yep. So we're going to do this one, and then we'll probably head our way up to exosuits. Which means I'll have to come back and get a couple of other ones back here. But that's the plan. That's the plan with research is concerned, at least. Yeah, we're still fighting that. We're still very, very short when it comes to food. Farm tile. Priority A. Deconstruct. Buildings. Priority 9. So, next cycle, they should wake up, they should rip these up, and then hopefully put the other ones in its place. Hopefully. Rooms. There is... Greenhouse. 96 tiles. So, massive. Okay. Because we're going to have to build some greenhouses too. Definitely. And I actually need this done like yesterday, guys. And I need a sweep. Priority 4. Because I want to set sweep task lower. Because I don't want them doing it. I don't want everybody suddenly coming down here and sweeping. So that's why we set it for a lower priority and hope that actually helps. Research complete. High stress. Is the stress going down? Not really. TJ. Oh yeah, it's going down slowly. What is your decor expectation? Decor expectation 15. And you're currently sitting at 34. Minus 5. Count them all, I guess. But if we get this dug out, swept out, built up... research... No, we've still got one more to go. We can then dump this water down, because that's something I really want to get done. Job master. Who's that? Oh, there we go. Jobs. You've mastered supply. Xenos. So let's move you across to a groundskeeper. Which you have no interest in, but you'll get there. You'll get there. I have faith in you. Harvey's mining like a trooper. Oh really? Rotten meal ice, unreachables, because we can't get over here. So this is the other one we're gonna have to get done in a hurry, because we're gonna need somewhere to put our polluted water. I can't even put the polluted water then into a water sieve. This is not being built. Very known. Righties. Construction. Build. Lars. No. Well, I'll even do that. Food shortage. Yeah, we're going backward when it comes to food. We're just not pumping out those mush bars fast enough. But it's been right on an hour, so I'm going to call it here for the first one. As I said, all future episodes will be live streamed out, so keep your eyes peeled. Pay attention to YouTube. they'll pop up and actually be live streamed on YouTube. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Watch out for future episodes. I hope you're enjoying it. As always, like I said, if you wanna join the series, have your name bastardized, your best place is jump on Patreon. Have a look there. And as always, hope you enjoyed the series. Yeah, we've got a serious food problem. And nobody's running this flat out. We need that front flat out. Chops. Right. I had a farmhand, but I never put him in cooking. Art. Alright. Oleg, you're going to have to cook. You're going to have to cook, mate, because you're not doing the artwork anyway. As I said, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Patreon's the best place if you want to jump in to become a member of our lovely Patreon's Not Included colony. We're up to 6 duplicates. I only have 8 Patreons at this stage, so it means I'm only taking on 2 more. Unless more of you get on, help support the channel, at which point we can throw your names into the mix. As always, thoughts, comments, suggestions, random abuse, tell me what the hell I screwed up down in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!